We're officially live.
We are.
You should smile.
Okay.
What are you doing over there?
I'm making my
So
chair go
you
higher
didn't,
so you
you-
could see my shirt.
We got Larry, Max, James, Troy, Northern Diesel, Joy, Johnny. How's
Hey,
everybody doing?
now I noticed the name of this live feed, and that's a bunch of baloney.
What was the name of the live feed?
Family went on vacation without me.
This is true. Family did go on vacation without me.
Your choice.
I was getting ready to ask if you seen the name of the live feed.
I did.
So do you want to explain that a little bit?
Me and the kids went on vacation, and he did not go.
Did I go?
No, you chose
So you
not
went
to.
on vacation without me.
I did, but you make it sound like we just up and left you. You had a choice in the matter.
Well, I can't control the weather. The weather was good. Had a bunch of stuff I had to do. So
Do you want to know the real reason, guys? He spent a week with Let's Dig 18, and then Let's Dig 18 spent a week here. So then
now
we didn't have time for family vacation because we vacationed with other people.
I didn't vacation with
I know,
either one
you
of those.
worked.
We
You
worked the whole
worked.
time we were together. So
I know. I'm
this
just
is
saying.
this is not completely true.
And then it rained when he got home.
It did rain for like 2 weeks straight after everybody left. So Joy wants to know how the GEI Expo was. I snuck up there for one day in Louisville. It was a good time. I didn't really advertise I was going to be there a whole lot because I had a lot of behind the scenes running around I needed to do. And I got a lot of that accomplished. Had a few meetings I needed to make, met with a few different people. Excuse me. Louisville, which is the same place. Louisville
is DP ever with me on vacation?
Yes.
God, that's a good question.
Yes.
He doesn't go to the beach.
I am trying to answer the question about
this. You're yakking too much.
I know. So anyways, that expo is the same place the utility equipment expo was. It's only about an hour from the house. So we did get a little bit of rain that morning. I was able to head up there for a little bit. It's a good time. I made a few contacts, met a few people. There's about 7 or 8 people that spotted me, took some pictures, said hi to some people. But for the most part, I tried to kind of stay incognito and was somewhat successful.
I mean, I think Cowboy nailed it. Dirt just comes first for some people.
This is true. Hey, you should be happy. The 2 days I had off work while you were gone, I worked here at the house and I got the project behind. If you guys don't follow me on Facebook or Instagram, I got the pond project done and it's all looking good. That's like 6 years in the making.
I mean, you're not
so
wrong.
I did get that done. So
hey,
how's the new 850J doing? John, it's doing pretty good. I don't want to let the cat too far out of the bag, but there may be some
just stop talking.
Okay, I'll stop talking. Sorry, John. You just have to stay.
You ruin everything.
You'll just have to stay tuned, I guess. I don't know. It's not Troy's in the Secrets to a Happy Marriage is
yes, Mr. Ken. I did go to vacation without him last year too.
This is true.
He's not a big fan of the beach.
Sam, so supposedly I'm not allowed to talk about the 850J. There's some big changes, some big surprises, some big upgrades coming.
You can talk about it. I don't care.
You just have to
to keep it a secret.
Stay tuned to the channel. Stay tuned to social media. It'll come out sooner rather than later. Nutsy, what's up, man? Talked to him on the phone a little bit the other day. Sounds like he's doing good. Matthew 140, it's doing good. Maybe some changes coming in that department as well. There's a lot of changes coming. You guys are just going to stay tuned.
Can you take a breath? Okay, thank you.
Am I allowed to talk now?
I mean, you were just rambling there.
Well, I've been told that I talk a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Would you confirm that?
Mm-hmm.
I do plan on going on vacation with the family in December. I also plan on going on vacation with Aaron in January.
Where?
Well, somebody's got to go to Vegas with me.
You already just up and took my seat and gave it to somebody else?
You told me you couldn't. Well, babe, we can't. There's people.
I really want to call you a name right now, and I can't do that.
There's people watching, and we can't argue.
I just, oh my gosh.
I'm kidding. I knew it'd get you fired up.
So, yes, my family, my side
Red
of family.
Dog, what's up? Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying hi to people when I was talking, so I was going to say hi to people while he's talking.
Just talk about the dang 850J because that's what everybody's asking about.
He wants to know if I sold the green pickup truck. Yeah, I posted everything I sold like that. I got a few more things I'm going to post for sale, but I don't want her to know about it.
He seems to do this every time I go out of town and then wants to call me and ask me where everything's at.
Can't find the title to the green truck. That's a little bit of a problem, but yeah, sold the dump trailer, which I didn't even post on YouTube. Sold the lowboy trailer. Sold the green truck. Sold a few other miscellaneous items, and I got a few things I'm going to maybe post for sale this week. So stay tuned to Dirt Perfect. I think I missed my calls as a salesman. So
Yeah, I didn't know we were selling anything except possibly the green truck. And then I start scrolling Facebook Marketplace and I see Michael Simon selling this, Michael Simon selling that.
See, Gerald, he says somebody's got to work to pay for it. I agree.
Okay, that's a bunch of baloney because he can take a week's vacation with his family. But my family goes to the beach every year during fall break, and he has gone every year with us until this year he did not go. Last year he did not go. And the year before that,
I went half the time.
Listen, he went and then
Left.
he left and flew to what, Texas or
Houston?
Texas to do a stadium job and then came back. And it was the worst vacation ever because he was a bear. And I told him he is never allowed to go on vacation, go to work, and come back in the same week. It's either you go on vacation or you don't go because we never got out of work mode.
Clint from CNC Equipment says I need to keep an eye on his channel. I don't think that's a good idea because we may not be best of friends anymore, or possibly married if you kept an eye on CNC's channel.
Oh, I already know what you did on that channel. You already told me. I already know what's happening.
So if you guys want to know what's coming, I don't know what's Clint's posted or what he's going to post.
You're not in trouble.
But you're probably going to see it on Clint's channel first, CNC Equipment. So, well, no, I don't think you will see. You guys are just going to have to stay tuned. It's a big,
well,
it's just
Catherine,
a big thing.
Read Catherine's post
What'd
right
she say?
there. Jenna, what's worse, coming home to stuff gone or more stuff that was a one-time payment rent to own?
So,
hey, okay. So there's a reason why all this stuff is being sold because he already bought something.
No, that's not completely true.
Yeah.
CNC says he may have a camper from his DP in the works.
Hey, you sell Mr. Dirt Perfect camper. Mr. Dirt Perfect. Sell him a camper.
So to finish off what Catherine has to say, it's been like maybe 10 years ago, we needed a light tower at the go-kart plant, our go-kart track, and I had a buddy that worked at a cat rental store.
Did we need it? No, we
Yes,
didn't.
we still use it today. So anyways, I got a hold of my buddy, and I said, hey, man, I need to buy a light tower. He made me a hell of a deal on one. Jenna comes home. She is not happy about this light tower. She is fit to be tied.
That
she
is not
furious.
true.
Yes, this is true.
I didn't even know
it's my
ours.
story. Can I tell you?
That is not true, guys.
No, so her exact words were, whose is that? And you better not have bought it. So I thought quick. I said, no, I got a hold of Aaron, and I rented it from him. She's like, oh, okay, that's good.
This is true because he has a tendency of buying things without telling me.
So anyways, like 2 months later, she drives by the go-kart track. She's like, don't you need to get that light tower back to Aaron? I said, well, it may have been a one-time rent-to-own deal.
So you see why I get aggravated when it comes to purchasing and selling things because I never know what the heck is happening. As somebody don't like to tell me anything. After it's already done.
I told you. It was on a need to know basis. You didn't need to know right then. So
anywho, he sucks at going to beach vacations because when he does go, we have to make sure that there's something he can eat other than seafood. Because I love seafood and everybody I know loves seafood.
So let's go back to the 850J conversation. So we have some pretty. What are you doing?
Hang on. Nobody cares.
We got some pretty awesome video coming up with the 850. Oh, hold on. I got an inch. Pretty awesome video coming up with the 850J working. Some more video of the 850J and the 850B working together. After you guys seen the pond repair we were on now. And man, I messed up the section of the video where Clint was explaining what he did with the dozer. So I apologize for that, Clint. I was actually giving Clint some editing lessons. And I showed him how to edit the section of the video he was in.
Who is Clint?
Clint's CNC Equipment.
Okay.
And then I forgot to go back and redo it. So then I posted the video. That section screwed up from me and him were messing around. But anyways, I think Clint, jump in here if I'm wrong, but he replaced the quick drop valve, which was the blade control issue. The overheating was the radiator was still stopped up with a bunch of stuff, and the muffler was leaking, and the fins were bent. And I don't remember what the hydraulic overheating issue was. It was something filter or something. It's something simple. Anyways, Clint got us all fixed up. Dozer's been doing great. Clint and his guys up there are absolutely awesome. So Clint's Clint's actually got his own YouTube channel. He's got like 17,000 followers. He's got videos that are more popular than mine. So he's got some cool stuff going on. So if you guys want to jump over and check out Clint and see what he's got going on, do that for sure. But yeah, anyways, I end up pinning it in the comments because I realized that part of the video was messed up, and I apologize for that, Clint. But Clint took good care of us. He picked the Dozer up. He brought it back. Everything's been good ever since. I've actually got a video coming on the channel kind of just talking about the whole storyline of the Dozer and what all's went down and what all's happened with it and what all's good. But Dozer's been doing good. No other major issues or mishaps, and we got a lot of hours on it. So a lot of hours out on there. So yeah, if nothing else, just go over to Clint's channel and tell him thanks for standing behind what he sold, man. Because Clint and his whole crew's just been. He's got a pretty good little group up there and a lot of cool stuff. And he's got some cool stuff coming on his channel. So jump over there and check out everything he's got going on. But yeah, a lot of awesome videos coming with the 850J. We've been using it a lot, got a lot coming, and everything's good. Everything's running. Well, except for the skid steer. We got some skid steer issues, but they're
Hey, Matt.
normal.
Hey, Will.
Hey, Matt Kirsch, what's up, buddy? Your little friend was just here. Man behind the scenes stopped by. In YouTube world, you guys seen Aaron in the last video. In real life world, we haven't seen Aaron in 2 months, with the exception of the one day at the meet and greet, I guess. So he's slowing down a little bit. He come down and hung out a little bit. Him and his son Bo. So, but yeah, so everything's going good. Everything is going good. Why are you saying? I feel like there's something, I feel like there's something getting ready to come behind the. Joy, what's going on, Lieutenant Dan? We got 2 more videos coming on Lieutenant Dan, maybe 3. I accidentally got gum on my thing.
Seriously? How do you accidentally do that?
I don't know. It was a bad deal. The next video on Lieutenant Dan comes out Halloween Day, 10/31. So on Halloween Day, the next video on Lieutenant Dan comes out, and there's 3 videos filmed on Lieutenant Dan, and we're still working on it pretty much on a regular basis.
What's with the camera angle?
Which camera angle?
I don't know.
It's the same camera angle we always use. I'm confused.
I don't know.
Jason said he's from Southern Indiana too. Grew up in Ferdinand. Oh, you're not too far away. Ferdinand's only about 40 minutes from us. I don't know why I'm looking at you. You're like the worst person when it comes to directions and distances.
Hey, I drove us home from Florida.
Hey, what did I do to my hand? I have no idea.
I don't know.
I think it had something to do with the Kubota skid steer. So that story probably involves cuss words and a lot of nice things.
Did you get your seat fixed?
My seat. What was wrong with my seat?
I don't know. Somebody asked.
Oh.
Is your new red truck a diesel?
Nope. I have no video of the new truck on my channel at all. Jenna's got some videos on her channel. If you guys want to go check out Miss Dirt Perfect. You got a couple videos of it on. Max, do we have the grill done for Lieutenant Dan? No. But I think we got the design somewhat finalized, and
I need to approve that before you do it.
It's not your truck.
It may not be my truck, but I'm pretty sure it's sitting in my shop, and I'm pretty sure that I own part of your business. So,
somebody's calling.
She's called you 3 times.
She keeps butt dialing me. I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, we got stuff ringing everywhere. What are you doing?
It's ringing.
That'll be fine. Yeah, David Clint, man, that comes to those 850 Dozers. Clint knows those things. He knows those things like the back of his hand. He's pretty doggone slick on them. What few issues I've had, I'm surprised he still answers the phone whenever I call, but I call up there and he helps me out. So excited to see Lieutenant Dan. Hopefully you can take the C8500 off my hands. I think Farmer Chris has already taken dibs on the C8500, but if not, we will have it posted for sale.
When are you going to have a date night with your better half?
We just did not too long ago.
Somebody asked.
Don't you remember?
They probably want to know what we're buying next.
We had a very important conversation on date night.
Yeah, we ain't going there.
You're in a bad mood tonight. The seat,
Quit
Lieutenant
bringing
Dan.
it up.
Joy, no, I have not got the seat, Lieutenant Dan. I'm getting pretty close to. I'm getting pretty close to getting down to needing somebody to. I need help with the interior. If anybody knows a good interior person on YouTube that would like to come help me put the interior in Lieutenant Dan, I am all ears. I'm like dreading putting the interior back in this truck, and I need to find. I'd love to find somebody on YouTube that does interior work. We could do like a collaboration with, but um, yes, Farmer Chris did date night last night with Farmer Chris.
We did, yeah, this is true. This is true.
Yeah, Jared and his rock solves have not been getting along very well. I've been following a little bit of that on social media. Luke, Kubota equals cuss words. Oh man, oh man,
dang.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Some gas money for the camper, man.
Thanks,
That
Johnny,
is
Johnny.
that is awesome. That is way too kind of you. Way, way too kind. And it will
and did
go.
you see it was for that vamper? Just saying.
That's enough money. We could possibly put it towards a down payment on an actual camper that we're not going to get.
Hey, did you see?
Oh yeah, Clint. Do you have a new good interior guy? I should ask Clint.
Did you see? Oh my gosh,
No, I didn't see.
Officer Hoover's video. They took their camper to Florida for fall break.
Cubans are the best for interiors. Huh. Matthew Andrews great with our Tom Andrews great with interiors.
What about the title with the green truck? We don't know where it's at.
I've seen Caleb Jones. He's the one that
is he the one buying it?
He's the one that bought it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have looked everywhere. So, I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, he's the one that bought the green truck.
We'll get it for you.
We need, yeah, we're gonna file for lost title first thing tomorrow. I'll probably. New Tesla truck. I don't see that in my future anytime soon. There.
Is there room in the barn for the Vamper?
We got to do some. We got to do some.
We got to do some things because we got too many vehicles and not enough parking spots.
Well, I've sold a few.
Needs 3
I kind of hated to get rid of my green truck. My green truck's been a good truck.
But now you don't drive it because you bought your red
one.
No,
I don't drive it, so I needed to do something with it. Doug said you ran an excavator over the weekend. How'd that go? Hopefully, see you, Sassafras Valley. Have a good evening. That's Captain Cleveland to put the interior back in. I don't know about that either. I think he'd probably give Andrew a run for his money. That's why everybody watches Andrew, though. I mean, who else carves the dash out of a truck with a chainsaw? Trying to keep that to a. We're trying to keep the chainsaw out of the cab. Oh boy, that's a mess. Captain has a few chainsaws. I'll tell you what, up there at the GIE show, of course, the electric stuff's all big nowadays. But DeWalt had their new 60-volt electric chainsaw up there. That thing was pretty sweet. I need to get one of those.
I am too, Chris. Just selling things left and right.
So, Fearless Fox, money for some fuel. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Time to go camper shopping with Miss. Man, we are. If Miss DP can go to college and get a degree in camperology, I just made that up. Where she can take care of it herself.
I can.
She can back it herself.
I will.
She can unhook it herself.
I will.
And
I'll do all the things.
And I never have to touch the camper. I will get a camper. But until she has the degree in camperology, no camper, no dice.
Why do you doubt me?
Would I seriously consider buying an electric excavator? The answer to that question is yes, but not for what I do currently. What you guys don't know about me is I randomly go on some very large commercial jobs. And for those situations, I wouldn't consider buying or renting an electric excavator. For what you guys see me do on YouTube, not currently, no. I would not consider doing one of those. So it's like I talked about in that video. It's all about the application. My application does not warrant that right now, but I do get involved situations where they do warrant that. So Hoover will teach her. Yeah, we've had this conversation a little bit.
Yep. Hoover's going to teach me all the things and all the things that I don't know how to do. Guess who's going to do it for me?
Not me.
Yes. I don't need you.
Who?
Mr. Man behind the
Oh my
scenes.
God, Mr.
He
Man
does
behind
all
the
the
scenes
things
is
that I ask.
such a little suck up.
Well, I'm just saying.
What are you going to replace the 305? Actually, I got a 304, and the 304 is possibly close your ears.
No.
304 is possibly sold also.
What's the 304?
Little mini excavator.
What are you doing
Not for
with
sure what
it?
I'm going to replace with it yet. Something probably expensive.
I mean, what the heck is with you selling all this stuff?
I want new. I need to change the scenery. So,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain to you guys a little bit because before I was doing YouTube, my workload was completely different. And now that I'm back doing YouTube, the workloads went more towards excavating because excavating used to not be the biggest workload for about 10 years. So kind of shifting everything around here a little bit and doing obviously we're doing more excavating. You guys probably see we were talking about this the other day. Um, you guys probably see maybe about half, probably not even half, probably not even half of what we do. I wish I could record it all, but it's just not possible. Check with CNC on who they do for interiors. I don't know. Clint's still on here, I think. I don't know if he does a lot of interior work on those trucks he builds. He builds some really nice trucks, but he may know somebody that I can get a hold of. Derek from Vice Grip Garage, the wife yeah. Those guys are so busy though. I don't know if they want to come down and mess with come down and mess with what I got going on. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't either.
Camperology. We're gonna have to get you get that degree. You'll be
I'll be fine. You get me a little camper that I can handle. We be fine. We be fine.
Red Dog said he'll give you a hand. Should get a cat next gen excavator. Well, first off, a 308 is too big for what I want a mini excavator for. And man, Fearless Fox, I have just not. My 304 has been super reliable, very mechanically sound machine, but I just do not like the feel of the cat machines all that well. So uh, I don't know. Brian Warrior, yeah, seem to do less basement work now. You see less of it. That's the best way I know to describe that. We're doing more ICF work than we've ever done. We're kind of teaming up with Matt from M&R Excavation, and he's helping us out a lot. I just haven't been filming any of it, but we've done a bunch of ICF work this year. Just haven't filmed a whole lot of it. So, Jeff, see you later. Russ Hammond, man, thank you. That is, you guys are too kind with the super chats. Greatly appreciate it, and we try to do our best to get it where it's supposed to go. So, thank you, Russ. We definitely do appreciate that. Who did the interior in Wade's Blue International? Some guy that took way, way, way too long and was not. Wade was not overly happy with that situation. I don't know all the details, but I think it was somebody the repair shop he found to put the cab on did that. So yeah, Matthew wants to see the video whenever I buy a Hyundai machine. I'm gonna own a Hyundai machine. I don't know when, how, where, or what it's gonna be, but I promise you, I'm gonna own one of those machines. I just don't talk about them. I truly do believe in them. And like I said before, the people at Hyundai are just awesome.
Mm-hmm.
They're just a good group of people.
Yep.
So
I could be Red Dog certified. Look at that. See, I don't need you. I got all the people on YouTube's to tell me how to do things.
Want to find somebody that builds fire trucks and emergency equipment? Yeah, we just don't. The area we live in, there's just not a whole lot of people do like custom interiors or any type of custom work. There's not even a lot of people around here that build like custom anything else. So, it's not like we don't have access to a whole lot of stuff. So, they have electric brakes. So, electric jacks. That's not the problem. I hate working on campers. Like, I can't describe how bad I hate working on campers. They're maintenance nightmares. Um, Man, our family's owned several campers over the years, and they've all been POSs. John, we'll get some
Not exactly true.
we'll get some ICF on the there'll be some more ICF on the channel. Just man, it takes I don't like keeping that big a crew. It takes a lot of manpower. It takes a lot of money to keep it going. It's a lot. I don't know how else to say it. It's just a lot. So, Matthew, Hyundai Mini Excavator. That's a strong possibility. I need to make sure the 304 is sold first. I got a few other things in the works. Yeah. Yes, Carlos, Hyundai does have a skid steer in the works. I believe it's supposed to be out sometime sometime next year. It's only going to be a 74 horse skid steer though, and it's going to be geared towards the rental yard. So I don't know. I don't want to rule it out, but I don't know how realistic it's going to be that it's going to fit my needs. But they are coming out with one. So Clint from CNC Equipment says they use a guy in Indy. I may end up in Indy before it's all over with. This way it sounds. Hopefully I can round somebody up. Yeah, Daniel, a Hyundai Mini Excavator may replace the 304. The DP does not need a Ford F550. One, we will never own it.
What's an earth roamer?
One, we will never own a Ford. And two, a 550 is way too big. I don't
need a trailer with a tent on it. I got a Vamper.
Motorhome, enough said. Oh my goodness. Now we're getting
okay. I don't want nothing big, guys. I just need something
she wants
small and cute and petite.
See, this is why
it has a bed for me and the kids.
This
and
is
something cute. I'd even take a cute little old one that I can fix up and make cute.
Matthew, I was surprised I didn't run the skid steer into the lake yet. We were on our way to the lake the other day. Let me tell you, that thing. I hate to say that.
We had a boat for a long time. We had a boat from the day we were together until the day I got pregnant with Gunner.
So we got really. Well, we're not going to have our kids running quite the way Logger Wade does, but do you want to tell them about our straw
when
store?
Are you going to have one of your kids running equipment like Logger Wade?
Macy's been on the channel a lot running different stuff.
We are much smaller equipment.
You want to tell them about the blowing straw?
Mama Dirt Perfect over here don't like some of the things that Daddy Dirt Perfect does. So, and I was let me tell my story. I was watching out the window because I knew there was a tractor going.
Such crap.
And Gunner was driving the little green, what's the little green John Deere
tractor? 855.
Okay, he was driving that, which I am fine with.
24 horse utility tractor.
I'm fine with him driving that.
Pulling a trailer.
Yes.
That has a straw blower on it.
Yes. And Daddy was on the straw blower.
I was on the trailer feeding straw into the straw blower.
Yes. And he was talking to Gunner, and Gunner was watching him.
And I told Gunner.
Which is fine by me.
I told Gunner, I said, you're going to have to pay attention to me. I tell you to go faster, you got to go faster. If I tell you to go slower, you got to go slower. And you got to stay a certain distance away because I didn't have the chute adjusted. It was just blowing out the side. And if I need you,
that's not the problem.
Yeah, if I need you to stop, you pull the yellow lever down and it turns the PTO off. He had it all under control.
I had no problems with that.
We went all the way around the lake, and man, he did.
He did. I watched.
He did
great.
awesome. Like he slowed down, he sped up, he turned it off. He drove right where I wanted him to. He didn't throw me out of the trailer. Like he nailed it. Like he'd been driving a tractor all 7 years of his life. It was flawless. So Mom intervenes, and it all goes to HE double hockey sticks.
Okay, so let me interject here. I had no problems with him driving all the things because he was doing great. I was watching. But what he didn't tell you is when he got to this side of the lake, well, y'all are back, I don't know, over here. It's a slope, and Gunner was driving on the side. And for a kid who is not
watching every move he made.
Okay, but for a child who has not been exposed to driving equipment that much,
I was there.
He just started driving it this summer. Okay,
I was right there.
You were in the trailer. If he would have flipped, you wouldn't have been able to do nothing because you were in the back of the freaking trailer. Anyways, Mama Bear came out, said we ain't doing it. So then I get on it because he has to have help. So I get on and he says,
it was a disaster.
Pull these levers and drive.
It was a disaster.
So I am paying attention to the straw coming out and making sure I'm going where I'm supposed to be going.
She completely forgets I'm even on the trailer.
Then he's yelling
I'm
at
riding
me.
a Buck and Bronco back here.
So then he tells me to speed up. So then I speed up, and then he gets mad because I'm going too fast. And then I slow down. And so then I get mad and I get off, and he gets on it and goes, meow.
That's not true.
It is true.
The reality of it is.
Farmer Chris, I don't want your camper.
The reality of it is, Gunner went like 400 feet around the edge of the lake. Perfect. I'm talking, I didn't have to raise my voice one time. I just motioned to him. He drove perfect. She can't go 10 feet. So you know what she does? She takes Gunner and goes in the house, and I'm stuck blowing straw by myself. I'm back here loading the bell in, drive 10 feet, loading the bell in, drive 10 feet. I'm like,
I do not feel sorry
I know
for
you're
you.
jealous that a 7-year-old can
I
operate
do
better
not
than you,
feel
but you at
sorry
least
for
leave him
you.
out here to help me.
I was operating that
There's
little
a
tractor
reason.
fine. You just weren't
There's-
listening, and you were yelling.
There's a reason why.
Turn your freaking mic off.
There's a reason why I asked Gunner to help me and not you.
Okay, guys. Moving on. What else do we want to talk about?
So if you guys want to see, I did blow
Hey,
all the
look,
straw.
Randy's daughter is 20 years old. First time on a mower, just one pedal to stop and ran it into the garage.
Well, mom has mowed grass all her whole life. Remember when we went to visit that one time? And there was like this zigzag through the yard, and there was like random shoes laying out there. I asked mom what happened. She said she tried out the zero turn and she gave it up when she poked her shoe off. I don't think she's ever been on a zero turn. But look, I did get all my straw blowed. See it? Don't that look nice? With no help.
I'm a mother and I'm entitled to be overprotective of my 7-year-old son.
Gunner
so
was
I don't care
fine.
what y'all say.
He was fine.
I don't care. I'm telling you.
He was fine.
Well, if mama don't like it, mama don't like it. So there.
You weren't home.
I know, and I don't know what you
half
do.
the time.
I wasn't watching.
Gunner did awesome. Like, you should be proud of him.
I am proud of him.
Like, he did good. Like, he nailed it.
Read that comment.
Which
Rule
one?
number 1, don't bring your wife to work.
I tell her to stay in the kitchen all the time. She just don't listen. What's Wade always say? Go be domestic.
Don't even start saying things that Laura Wade says. Lee in the Woods says he thinks we're all therapists and this is a session.
See, Clint says you got to teach him young. I agree with Clint.
I understand he is.
We're gonna go to the lot here in a couple of days. I'm gonna start training Gunner for his CDLs. I think he can reach the pedals in the semi now.
No,
he could probably drive the Dozer. You don't have to use the pedals to do it.
We ain't getting on a Dozer yet. We just started driving a little bitty old. We just started driving a little bitty old John Deere tractor. Can we not? Well,
he's mastered it. He's mastered it.
Oh my god.
Big Liar 21, what's up, man? How you doing this evening?
You already put him in a fast freaking go-kart.
Man,
I think
he can wheel that go-kart now. He is on it.
Them's the rules, Mike. Listen to Brown. Listen to him. Brown Warrior.
I got you guys need to
Rule number 2, don't tell wife about work. Rule number 2, wife needs to learn how to operate all the equipment owned by husband. Wife don't want to know how to do it.
Oh my god.
Wife don't want no part of it.
Paul, hello, BA, how are you?
And I know how to drive that little tractor. He was just being a crappy ASS
Skid Steer,
boss.
What's up? I was giving direction.
No, you weren't.
I was.
No.
The tractor is loud. I had to yell. And you turn, why are you yelling at me? Because you can't hear me if I use my soft voice.
I barely even hit the gas pedal and you were screaming at me. It was annoying. That's why
I went too far. And then she turns the PTO on and it blows up. It like basically takes the straw bale from inside the straw blower and puts it on the ground in a pile. I'm like, if that comes on, you got to move.
Oh.
See, Clint's got pedals on I didn't have to put pedals on or blocks on.
Hey, I drove a tractor when I was young too. I used to put up hay with my family, and I learned how to drive a truck before I was.
Sorry for your dad. I feel sorry for your brother. I feel sorry for anybody else that was around.
Bull crap! If you go back in the day and ask my grandma,
now I know why
I did good.
Now I know why your dad was so happy whenever I started coming around.
I'm about ready to
your tractor driving.
Are you kidding me? You are such a.
Nice.
I want to say all the things, but I'm not going to. Not going to.
Yeah, Mike, that's true. If I lose my wife, I lose my dishwasher. She did come home.
Oh my gosh, who the heck said that?
Mike Watson. Get mad at him. Leave me alone.
Listen to Brown Warrior. He's been married 25 years. Yes, ma'am. I don't think those words have ever come out.
Farmer Chris. I didn't bring you to work. You come to my work.
He was in my backyard. I didn't go nowhere.
Oh, never upset the cook. We don't have one of those at our house, Steve. So I'm good. How
He's
big's
fixing to be sleeping out here in
how
this
big's the
shop.
doghouse? My doghouse is nicer than my bedroom for a reason. This is my doghouse, so I'm in the shop. So
He's
uh,
digging
do,
a very big hole.
well, that's what I do for a
guys.
living is dig holes. I'm in the excavating business.
Mm-hmm.
So Gunner, I keep a close eye on Gunner. I just don't send him off in the wild by himself. He he gets direction. He actually listens to direction. You ever thought about trying that before? Like I should have videoed. I didn't video any of this straw blowing, which I couldn't have used the video anyway. She's over here, turned it into a circus. But Gunner, man, like I was so proud of him. Like he nailed it. He nailed it. He was perfect.
Well, I'm not even going to say it. Never mind.
Happy wife, happy life. Is that my? You guys see the steam coming out. All right, we can move on to something else.
Guys, I get he needs to learn when he's young. I'm not that big of an idiot, but I am his mom. I'm entitled to be nervous when he does stupid stuff that his father tells him to do.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't see him driving the pump down the hill the other day and the tractor took off.
I know.
Sliding.
You already told me he drove crap down the driveway. I don't need to know these things.
Should have seen him on his full wheel the other day.
I heard that too.
Lee in the woods. Catch you later, man. Thanks for stopping by. So, anyways, Macy's pretty good on the little tractor too. She helps up with the go-kart track quite a bit. I'm trying to think, she drives the golf cart and the Ranger quite a bit. I don't know if I've had Macy on any actual equipment.
She's had those tractors.
Yeah, tractors, but she hasn't been on like a bulldozer or an excavator or anything like that.
No.
Yeah, the Kubota. One of these days.
Mrs. Perfect is just like a Kubota, and I'll leave it at that. That kind of sounds like a negative comment since somebody don't like a Kubota around here.
You probably don't want me to translate that.
Probably not, Luke. You might want to retract your statement.
Oh man, so what else has been going on? We got anything else going on? Farmer Chris is in the fields. Farmer Chris is
right. The point is that it looks more dangerous for me than it feels like for you.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Catherine, I know it, right?
Catherine's met me in person. She knows she knows me well, so did teach you Gunner how to weld. Yeah, he's been hanging out in the shop with me quite a bit. He's finally getting old enough to where he can actually help me, which is nice. Dead man walking. What I think of North Carolina, the part of North Carolina I was in, which was over by Raleigh, I believe, which was the flatlands, not the foothills. It was nice. It's quite a bit different than what we have here. Dirt's got similar spots, but a lot flatter. Excuse me. Trees are a little different, but I enjoyed it. I don't know if I'd want to move there, but it's a nice place. Definitely enjoyed it. So it was kind of cool. Me and Chris got to spend a week over there with him. We were apart for a week, and he spent a week here, so it's still fresh in our minds how everything is. So we had a good time. Dozer safer than a tractor. Yes, I do agree with that. That's first big piece of equipment I ran was a D4H. That was my first dozer I was really on a whole lot, and then actually I really learned how to run a dozer was the old D69U, which was Dad's old dozer. But yeah, Dozer is definitely a good machine to learn how to run. Excavator, you can pick up on how to run fairly easy, but it's actually knowing how to excavate with it and be efficient is where a lot of people excel or don't excel. So, how long do you think before you get another medium-sized excavator? Luke, I don't know if I'll ever have more than 2 medium-sized excavators. That's a good question. I don't know. It kind of just depends on what the workload looks like coming up in the future. I don't know. It's a good question. I don't have a good answer for you on that. I won't add one. If I get one, and I'll trade one of the other ones off. But I'm not saying I won't end up with a bigger one. Running Chris's 220. Can I confirm that I don't need one? But if I got one, I know I'd use it. So that's not really a good answer either. So, um, I don't know. It just kind of depends on what the workload looks like coming up here in the next couple of years. If we're doing more pond work and big clearing jobs, or if we're doing a lot of the smaller work. So we'll see what happens.
Gunner has a lot to learn. He'll be mayor of Derby.
I stepped down from Mayor Derby.
You did.
So Seymour, Indiana in the house. How you? But I got my brother has some in-laws from Seymour, Indiana, about 2 hours from the house. So, uh, yep. We went through there, Bobby. I believe. I think. Yeah, smoking trucker. See what happens. We don't. I'm sure there'll be some more sponsorship come up. Sponsorship stuff come up in the future. Everything's kind of laying low right now. It usually does this time of year. Usually in the springs when all that stuff gets going. Matthew, has Volvo been good to me? Are you talking about the Volvo excavator or the company Volvo? The company Volvo, yeah, they've been good to me. No complaints there. The excavator, we've had some issues with it on the channel. You guys have demonstrated that, but it's a good machine. It's got its place, just like anything else. I have no major complaints with it. New lawn care, new no, is that I pronounce that right? Um, that's one of the guys I met up there at the GIE show. So, uh, Bob Rental Machinery. I doubt you see me rent much. I doubt you see me rent much equipment. It's just not cost effective to do in our area where we're at, and the way we
Woohoo,
operate.
Farmer Chris.
Um, it's just not cost effective for the operation is the best way I know how to put that. So, James Leesman, I get that right? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, Alan. Good morning. Where's it morning and it's night here? I'm confused. He must be on the other side of the pond. Jared, catch you later, man. Lawn Commander, good to meet you at GIES. Good to meet you too, man. Hopefully you're doing good. I met a few of you guys up there at the show. How's the fuel mileage on the 6.6 gas? I haven't towed with it yet, but running around local, I'm getting about 16. Running out on the interstate, making trips, we're getting close to 20. So, like I said, I haven't towed with it yet. So, um, excuse me, I haven't towed with it yet, but so far I've been pretty happy with what I've been seeing. What I think of the Let's Dig 18 Komatsu Dozer, it's a nice little dozer. I'm not a big Komatsu Dozer fan. I'm just not. I just don't like the way they operate. But um, it's a good little dozer. I mean, it did the job. It's got a wide blade on it because it's a LGP machine, which affects the handling of it some. But
2:45 a.m. in Norway.
it's not. It's 7:45 here in Southern Indiana. Anybody's wondering. So Norway, it's like a cool place to visit sometime. Excuse me.
Hey, it's no E.
No E. So it's no lawn care?
No E. Look.
No E lawn care. I should have paid attention when I met him. I am so sorry, buddy. He's one of the first ones that spotted me. I was walking down through there and he walked past me and turned around and caught me. And nice guy, got a little channel. So hopefully you guys had a good time up there at the show. Will I keep the D4? Yeah, Tony. I think what I'd like to do in the future, I think what I'd like to do in the future is keep the D4 and get another machine similar size with a cab on it, and kind of like what I do at the 850s now, have a primary and a secondary machine. Um, but that's a little bit ways down the. Carlos, check the description of this live feed because there is a link to everything Ariat I own, and I love my Ariat stuff. It is awesome. But in the description of all my videos and this live feed, there's a link to my Ariat store, and you'll get that. Brian Crawford, no, my new truck has the 6.6, has a 6.6 engine in it, the new 6.6. So, is the entry?
David, you are exactly right.
What Davey say?
Never get between a mama bear and her cub. One way or another, you lose.
Brandon, thanks. Appreciate that on the pond dam. We got one more video coming up on that, and then we got a really cool pond of innovation videos coming up. Almost 12 p.m. in Australia. Alan, how are you doing? Philadelphia, hello from Illinois. Uh, Lucas Yao. Yeah, it was great meeting you too. 18 GMC Denali was 6'2". Same mileage. Cool. 144 in the UK. That's where what's his name? Stepbrother. Ben. No, not Ben. Brad. So Mr. What piece of equipment makes no financial sense, but you would love to have part of in your fleet? Oh man, I don't know. It's a good question. Probably a man lift. I had a man lift for years, and it made sense when we were building houses, but I sold it when we stopped building houses. But it'd still be handy to have around from time to time. So I'm gonna go with the man lift. I don't know if I'd ever be able to charge it out to use it for anything, but it'd be really handy to have for what we do. So I'm gonna go with the 60-foot boom man lift. That's my choice. Motor grader lights Let's Dig 18. No, if I was gonna go the motor grader route, I would get an improved grader attachment for my skid steer. Works much better for what I do.
When are you going to work on the dozer that's at the farm?
So, for you guys that don't know, down the farm, we have an OD69U, which was my dad's Dozer. It was actually the one he was operating the day he got killed. And I'm hoping whenever Lieutenant Dan's out of the shop and Gunner's a year or two older, we'll get that up here in the shop. And that'll be one of our projects to go through. I'd like to get it back to good mechanical operating order. And I don't know how far we'll go as far as like a factory restoration, because I'd like to still be able to use it some. But I want to make sure it's I want to make sure it's a good operating order. So I don't know. Hopefully in the next 2 years we can get started on that. Bobby, appreciate that. Appreciate that. I mean, a lot of people that come to visit us are kind of surprised that we're pretty much the exact same off camera as what you guys see on camera. Trust me, we're not good enough to be actors. What you see is what you get. What I think of the Ventrac? The Ventrac was awesome. Is it better than the 855? You can't compare the two because they're two totally different machines. But the Ventrac was really cool. That was a really nice tractor. The Ventrac will definitely do much better on the hills and slopes than the 855. But the 855 has a PTO and a 3-point hitch and a few other things. So it's not a direct replacement for the 855, but yeah, the Ventrac was cool. Have I ever flipped over a piece of equipment? Daniel, I have not. I have had 2 pieces of my equipment flipped, but I did not flip them. So I've come close a few times. I've come real close, but I've always been able to ride my way out of it. So I'm sure my day's coming, but so far it's so far I haven't done that. The worst accident I've had on a piece of equipment was texting and driving. I had a D7F Dozer and I was tracking across the 40-acre field right at dark, and there was one tree in this field. I hit it wide open because I was texting, and I ended up hugging the exhaust stack on it.
Was that like a long time ago?
That was before we were even married. Okay. Yeah,
I was gonna say I don't.
That
recall.
was the that was the worst. That was the worst. My worst equipment accident so far. Hopefully, it's my worst equipment accident ever. But I haven't flipped anything. So I had a D4G that flipped over. One of the guys working for me was running, and Captain Kleeman flipped a dump truck I had one time. So Aaron's doing good. Aaron's full-time bull making right now. The next run of videos, you ain't going to see a whole lot of Aaron. I think the video he's in now is probably the last one you'll see of him for a while. But he'll be back this winter. Hopefully we'll get the plan is to get Lieutenant Dan this winter. Need to find an interior guy. Still looking for an interior guy. If anybody on YouTube does interiors, get a hold of me. We can team up and do some cool stuff. So Yeah, I actually had a case 450 dozer. James, man,
Thank you.
thank you. I had a 450 case dozer for a while. I actually got a picture of it in a video coming up. Those 450 case dozers, mine was a 450B. They're very narrow, and I wouldn't call them top heavy, but they're rigid mount frames, so they'll teeter tot and they'll get you in trouble a little bit. So Denver, Indiana, where's that at?
Mm. Asking
I
the wrong
I
person.
have to
Maybe
Google
you should
that.
ask John.
John, where is Denver, Indiana? I'm curious. You've got my. I've never heard of Denver, Indiana.
Jeremy Pate says I have an interior guy for you.
Jeremy Pate. So Jeremy Pate, if you guys don't know, Jeremy Pate's the guy we built the big lake for. So I need to get a hold of Jeremy Pate. I got your phone number, Jeremy. I'll Denver, Indiana is 2 hours from us. Oh no, it's more than that. It's just north of Kokomo. About Peru. Interesting. All right, sorry. All right, sounds good, man. Jeremy, I will get a hold of you and get that get that figured out. Yeah, Aaron's back bowl making. They have been crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, wood and metal. That's how my D4 or my 450G got turned over. It fell off a trailer. That's the whole reason why the old lowboy trailer has the rails down the middle, is because that's how they fell out. So, thoughts on Komatsu excavators? I actually like the feel of the Komatsu excavators as far as how they operate. I don't like the cab on them for some reason, especially the older ones. Um, but I do think they're pretty good mechanically sound machines. I've got just a few hours on one. My biggest issue with some of the older Komatsu excavators was parts were just ridiculously expensive and hard to come by. I've heard that's got quite a bit better with the new ones, but I would definitely consider owning a Komatsu excavator. I don't have any. I own a Komatsu excavator before I own a Komatsu dozer. I'll tell you that much. Um, uh, So somebody said Jesse Mueller is building an ICF house. Yeah, he's. I haven't had a chance to talk to him a whole lot. It looks like he's getting along with it pretty good though. He's going full ICF floors and ceilings and all. John Jones, Indianapolis. He's about 3 hours north of us. How you doing? How's the 120 doing? The 120 is doing awesome. We still use that machine. It still gets more hours on it than the 140. Well, put an air seat in the 120. Probably not. I don't know. Never say never, but it's um if I ever come to Sweden, give me a factory tour. That Incon, that'd be cool, Johnny. I don't know if we'll ever make it over there, but if I ever do, I would love to see that. I don't know if I'd ever use an Incon in what I do right now, but I'm still curious about them. They definitely got their place. So uh how far are you from exit 59 off 70, 20 miles from Indy? About 3 hours and 20 minutes. We're on the south end of the state down Battelle City. So reduced tail swing excavators, they got their place. They got their place. So outdoor with the Morgans, how are you this evening? You guys have been all over the world and all over the places. They're the ones responsible for the egg challenge that went went crazy. So hopefully you guys are doing good. We need to get up there and visit you guys at some point. I got some plans to make a trip up through there, maybe catch you and Nutsy and a few other guys. So
Hey, Sparky's Garage.
Sparky's how you Sparky is the he was the winner of the tickets for Utility Equipment Expo.
I know.
So Full Tilt Graydon, what's up, man? Check it out. You're always on me
Hey.
because I don't wear your hat. I've even got the hat on. Got the Chipper Guy shirt on. Chipper Guy's not the Chipper Guy no more. He's the
I
tall
know.
guy, but got
Muddy
Muddy
Feet.
Feet on.
We
We're
just
supporting everybody. So hopefully everything's good up in Ed's part of the world. I'm still not used to seeing Kenny Williams as Kenny Williams and not Red Dog. It just don't make any sense.
I know. I gotta think about it for a minute.
So Komatsu rules in Alabama. I'm assuming TEC is one of the dealers down there. That's the way it is with a lot of these other equipment manufacturers is based on where your dealer is. And right where I'm at, we got a major metropolitan area to the west, which is Evansville, and a major metropolitan to the east, which is Louisville. And I'm like right in between them. And I'm not saying probably the Komatsu dealer is one of the better dealers around here. Actually, I take that back. The Kubota dealer is probably one of the better dealers. And the Komatsu dealer is probably a really close second. But we just don't get good dealer service right here where I'm at. I think I've had one salesman in the last 5 years call on me, um, which is crazy. I mean, not to be whatever, but we own $1 million worth of equipment. You think more than one salesman would come find me, and that kind of tells you how our dealer lineup is, I guess, a little bit. We just, which in some aspects is good because we don't get bothered, but it's a little bit hard to believe that we don't get bummed, don't get called on more than that, I guess. But um, uh, yeah, Mike, I don't know when I'm going to get back up to North Carolina, but we'll definitely do that if we get up there. Yeah, Rob, we are getting close to the 100,000 subs. I think we're at 94. Man, somebody's going to correct me. I haven't looked in a while. I think we're at 94,000 subs.
You gonna do a giveaway at 100?
I don't know. I'm hoping we get to 100 by the end of the year. That's my goal, is to get to 100,000 subs by the end of the year. If we continue to keep going the way we're going, I think we'll make it. But I'm not going to count my chickens. I'm not going to count my subs before they show up. I'm not going to count my chickens before they hatch. I was trying to do something stupid there.
You're so clever.
But yeah, if you guys, you're not going to hurt my feelings any. If you like what you're seeing on the channel and you want to share it around a little bit, let all your friends and everybody know, and try to get me up to 100,000. That'd be pretty cool to get there by the end of the year. So 94.2. There we go, Joy. I was pretty close. I guess 94. So see, down southeastern Kentucky, everybody runs the cat dozers, especially the bigger ones. They are hard to beat. And Komatsu excavators, I think they're pretty solid. Yeah, should have said that. You're probably right. I'll have every dealer in the color in the. Have you bought a new? No, we're not going to buy it. No, John. We talked about that a little bit earlier in the feed, but she's got what I call it, camperology class.
Yeah, he thinks I need to learn some things first.
But give the 120 to Kleeman? Absolutely not, Ed. I can't do that. The 120 is basically my third kid. That's my favorite machine. When will the Russian return to the team? He'll be back.
Speaking of
Some. Oh, you need to text him.
yeah.
So, Robert, how are you doing? Well, guys, I hate to. We're gonna have to wrap this up. We got kiddos got school tomorrow, and I got to finish up a few things. You got school tomorrow. You going to do a camperology class?
Put it on the books.
So, all right, man. The family's back. They had a good vacation. I hate I didn't get to make it, but we got some cool stuff coming up on the channel. Sparkies, I've seen those and I haven't looked into them a whole lot, but got some cool stuff, some cool videos already filmed coming up on the channel. Got some cool stuff coming to the channel. You guys get over, be sure you watch Clint CNC Equipment's channel.
Ooh, Johnny's got a good question.
What's that?
Will you get Jerry on an episode of A Few Points from Perfect?
He is on the list of people we want to get on the Few Points from Perfect. I think he'll do it. I want to get not upgrading to a 200 machine, Carlos. Not yet. I want to get Grandma on there too. I think she'd be good.
Oh, Grandma, she would be
good. You guys. So yeah, Jerry and Grandma, and then I'm hoping to kind of tour around and catch some other people. A lot of people have been asking. A lot of people have been asking about the. A lot of people have been asking about getting the podcast up and going. We get that question a lot.
Yes,
I guess more people listen to that thing than I realize. So, Full Tilt Grading, go check out Full Tilt Grading, guys. Ed and Brandon got a pretty cool little channel. But no, man. Hopefully, Jerry needs his own T-shirt. We've thought about that. We need to get some hashtag man behind the scenes or almost dirt perfect shirts. We get a lot of requests for those too. Yeah, Outdoor with the Morgans, Mike. I'll get a hold of you. Well, like I said, I may be up in your part of the woods here middle of December. So if it's all right with you, I may swing in and try to say hi. So catch up with you guys. Clint, CNC Equipment, man, thank you for everything you've done. I can't thank you guys enough. You guys go over and check out Clint's channel. He's got some really cool stuff coming up on his channel. Joy, I got one more go-kart video coming with some racing and a little bit of sprint car racing with Jeff, but nothing more after that. The racing season's pretty much over and is wrapped up. Jenna actually posted a video of racing today, so if you guys want to see that, jump over and check out Mrs. Dirt Perfect's channel. But guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate everything. We're going to
Mike said apologize for his dishwasher joke. It's totally fine. I take it all out on him anyway.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate everything.
Bye, guys.
And we'll catch you later.